This conference will now be recorded.
Hello, Ikon agents. In this training, we are going to cover how do you send documents to your clients for signature after you have completed all of the required forms. Once you have logged in to your Remind, and you go to your Docs Plus here on the left, your Remind will open up. Go to your transaction, My Transactions on the left. Now we need to find the property that we need to send the documents to. Once you found that property, you will open it up. And now we have all the documents here in front of us. Now remember, if you have added the contacts to the system in the very beginning, as stated in a previous training, then at the bottom of all your documents, you should see your client's initials, and their email addresses should already be attached because you added their contact in the beginning. If you have not done that, you have to review a separate training on how to add email addresses to a contract or a document that has not been added to your contacts. So let's continue. All of these documents need signature by my client. So what do? You can always click one document at a time and send them to your client, but that may be a little annoying for them to get multiple emails to go through to sign one document. So how do we solve this? We send everything at one time. In this gray area right here at the top of your screen, it says select all. You're going to click that. Then you're going to see several tools open up in that area. Submit, copy, move, delete, download, print, sign, send, info, and legacy. You're going to click on sign. The clients that you have in there will pop up. And as you see, my clients are in here. Devin is in here with an email address. Megan is in here with an email address. So what we will need to do is send to sign. And it doesn't matter whose name you click. You just have to click send to sign. And what you're seeing here are the documents that need to be signed. You're going to scroll down and it shows you the permission. There's 9 documents that need to be signed by each of them. Now, 2 clients are not able to sign on the same email address. They must have different email addresses. Okay. Also remember that you do not send documents to the clients that are being represented on the other side. Even though you may see example below, it is available for them to be sent, but you are not allowed to do that. You're going to choose your clients only. The order that you check the boxes in is the order that they will sign in. So for example, if I click Megan first, then Devin, Megan will become 1, Devin will become 2. And vice versa. If I click Devin first, then Megan, it will go in that order and they will sign once, excuse me, they will sign one after another. If they sign, but there's a mistake and something has been changed, you cannot go into the system and edit it because it will erase the signature. You will have to upload it and then make edits that way so the signatures remain, which will be in a separate video as well. So moving forward for signature, you will scroll down once you've chosen your clients. You will not ever click on auto send, automatically send a cooperating agent for signatures. That's not something that you are able to do. But because this is going to your client, in previous videos, you wouldn't have sent this message, especially when you're sending it to a broker. But here, it is highly recommended that you do leave a message for your client because it can easily come across as spam or go into their spam folder or their junk mail. So it needs to be distinguished that this is not that, and it's easy for your clients to sign. The email may come, it will say remind on the email. So as you see, the subject line says Ikon Realty has shared documents with you. You can leave that if you want because they will recognize that Ikon Realty is you. In the message, you can leave them a message. And then you can leave your name. And then you're going to hit send. This is just letting you know that these are the people that will be receiving it immediately and not to send any documents to the other side. You can just hit close. Once you've done that, this is where some people get confused because they assume something has not went through, but it has actually. Okay. It's just taking you back to maybe the last thing that you clicked on. Okay. This is just something that I added was the last thing I clicked on. You necessarily won't see this. And you will know it's been sent for signature because sign here is not dark blue. So all you need to do is hit this blue square with the little arrow in it, hit the back button, and it's been sent. And you know that because all the signature panels. And it's active on the right. Once they sign, you will receive an email from Remind stating that such and such has signed the document, and now you're ready to go into the system and send the offer to the listing broker because you are the buyer. And so what you will need to do is, well, hey, how do I get all of these documents together? Well, let me go back into the transaction and show you because I got out of it. Sometimes you got to wait a little bit for the system to process load. It sometimes can be slow, it may crash, and that's where you will actually call Docs Plus and Remind here on the bottom side under support if you're not able to get into anything. Ikon is unable to make any corrections or help with the system on that aspect of it. So please give them a call because they will help you and they will create a trouble ticket. So as soon as this opens here, looks like mine's having, there we go. Okay. So what do? I need to send this package to an agent. Now, of course, you can send it through Remind to your client, to the listing agent, but every agency does not use Remind. This is something that Ikon uses. Some use Docs Plus, some use Remind, some use just other systems that are out there. Some people are using strictly DocuSign to send documents. There's a whole bunch of different programs out there. So what you do is, you're going to hit select all. And you can move them around and put them in any order because you should put them in order. Presentation matters in this business still, and you can move them around. So actually, before you send them, you can actually move them. So what we can do is we can scroll down here And the first thing that most people want to see is the residential sales contract. So you can grab it and pull it up. Okay. And then you got, you can do the home, and then you can put the appraisal, the home appraisal and contingency addendum first. You can put home inspection next. Then you can put an escalation addendum actually after that. You can do it however you want to. You hit select all, right? But if there's documents in here that do not need to be sent, unclick them. So for example, we are the buying side on this particular transaction. The listing agent does not need an exclusive right to represent a buyer, so that's removed. They may not necessarily need, say, useful information about real estate transactions. They don't need that, so that is removed. Only make sure what is, if you want to go through this, click one at a time, you can do that as well. Make sure only what you need to be sending in the package or in the offers what being submitted. Once you have everything clicked, as you see here, you're going to come over to download. And there are the options for you to download to your computer. So you choose how you would like to download. And then once you're done with that, you're going to hit next. And I chose to download it as one file, so I can name the file. I'm going to name it Schoolhouse Road Offer. Everything that is I have checked will show up here. If you see something that you forgot that does not belong there, click it and it'll remove it. And there we go. You're gonna hit next. It is now downloading to my computer. So now what I can do is I can go to my email, find that file, attach it, and submit the offer to the listing agent. You are now done. You have actually sent for signatures. The signatures came back and you need to submit it to the listing agent. You downloaded it, you've submitted it. You are now done. You can leave the transaction and move on to something else. I hope this helped you guys understand how to send signatures properly to your client so there's no confusion. There will be another training on how do you send listing agreements and exclusive right to purchase agreements to the broker for a signature. Hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this helped everyone out. See you in the next training.